Jose, welcome to yet another review. My name is Vincent Simate. So today we have something big, and today we do have the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado VX.L. The VX.L is the local spec, which is found in mostly the Australian markets, the South African markets, and also the Kenyan markets. Now, this particular one is the 2018 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado VX.L. Now, it's the VX.L because number one, it has a tire at the back. Those are those identifiable features about this car. Number two, it has also air suspensions. That means you can adjust the height of this car. For example, right now it's at the lowest point. That means nimeweka suspensions ziende kabisa hadi chini. Now, this particular car, the features yenye iko nayo, number one, it has a revised grille, as you can see. The older versions of these 2016, 2015, the VX.L didn't have this grille, but this particular one has a revised grille. It has also xenon headlights. Some of the VX.L doesn't have this kind of lights, and the arrangement that it has, they illuminate at night like it's a sunny day. Hapa chini you have fog lights. You do also have parking sensors, this dot over here, and also the headlight washers that can actually wash these headlights whenever zimeshikwa na vumbi ama matope. Now on this other side you have the big Toyota logo, of course Toyota, the car ahead of you, and you can see also the car in front of me is always a Toyota, and it's true. Even if I were to zoom in and out, you can see the Foresters, but most cars here are Toyota. Now here you do have a camera, that is a front camera, which contributes to the 360 degrees view of this car. Now, as you know, Toyota is one of those reliable cars that we have in the Kenyan market, and it is a perfect SUV. It has excellent off-roading capabilities. It is also an executive car. That means when you have this car, you can bully others on the road. And number two, when you have a VX.L, you can actually enjoy the thrill of the 3-liter engine present in this car. It is also turbocharged, and the top speed, I'll show you the top speed. I'll tell you also why the politicians prefer this car. And let me just tell you something about why the politicians prefer this car. Number one, it is easy to maintain because it's a Toyota. Number two, these cars don't break. They rarely break. And if they do, they can be repaired easily. Number three, you can also see the kind of tires yenye iko present kwa hii gari. You can also see the kind of ground clearance yenye iko kwa hii gari. Number four, it commands respect and authority over those people you want to impress. Like you can show up with this car to a deal and you'll be sure that you're going to close it because of the kind of reputation yenye gari sha build in the Kenyan market. You can also see kama ni kuingia kuna side steps hapo hivyo. At the back, of course, these are the revised tail lights. As you can see, they are LED powered. Na hapa chini, you can see also the parking sensors, what you call the proximity sensors. Since these are very long car, parking it won't be easy, but because of these parking sensors, you'll be able to park it easily. Now you have a towing bar over there. You see it has already been fitted. So those are just some of the extra features, aftermarket features in gari kono. And when you flip this switch like this, you can have also a power source hapo hivyo. Now, this is the signature VX.L tire at the back. So moving on to the interior of the car. As I told you, this is an executive car, so you expect to find the top specs in your gari kono. So number one, you can see the leather seats. They are genuine. They are quite soft. Na hapa chini, to adjust your seats, you can use these buttons here to adjust these seats accordingly. You do also have a lumbar support, and these seats are heated and they're also ventilated. Now, also on the seats, you do have memory seats. That means if two people are actually driving this car, they can set their own seats, maybe to memory number one and the other person to memory number two. Now, inside also, you have a touch of carbon fiber on the steering wheel, leather over the steering wheel, and also leather on your SRS airbag over there. Now, inside, you have a 7-inch infotainment system, which sounds very good. It has also the best music system installed on this Toyota. So the speakers. Hapa hivi you do have off-roading features of various functions. For example, this one is the stability on and off. This is the second start. This one is to change the height. So if you want the highest height, unaweza tumia hii, the lowest unaweza tumia hii. Hapa hivi you have the multi-terrain select, you have the crawl function, the diff lock and the rear deflock hapo hivyo. And you do have the buttons for turning on and off the parking sensors and the button to show you the 360 degrees view. Now on your steering wheel, you have buttons for engaging and disengaging cruise control. For example, these ones can be used to control the infotainment system. I wanted to show you something small. When you engage the reverse gear, and notice how the side mirrors move. So you can see they can adjust themselves accordingly for easy maneuverability when you are on the reverse gear. So on the mileage, you have only 60,000 kilometers. That is the mileage on this car. And hapa, you do have a panoramic sunroof. Let's go to the second row of seats on the Rosa VIP. On the second row of seats, of course, to enter this car, you have to use the side step. It's a very big car. Yeah. So here we go. So these are the second row of seats. They're actually very big and very spacious. It is served by its own climate control unit over there. It is also, the seats are also heated and cooled. You can see the controls. You do have an armrest here and also coffee cup holders over there. It is actually very spacious, and when you roll your armrest like that, you have a space for the third person. The rear side of this car, seems to me that doesn't have space, but that is because you have extra seats at the back. So if you're a family person or a family man, you can always carry your family. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe a seventh person sitting on this car. And if you want to fold these seats, it can be folded electronically. So unafinya here, you see, so they can fold electrically. Look at that. And what does it mean now? If I fold these seats, I will have now more space. So let me just show you. The seats, you have more space. Look at that. Having seen the features present in this car, I must say this is the perfect choice for you if you're looking for something long term. So if you want to buy this car, you can always contact me 0740 892 332.